Hello, I'm Dr. Rezaie, Associate Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies at North Carolina Central University. Welcome to the first edition of Graduate Chat. The goal of this program is to introduce everyone to the wonderful programs, students, faculty, staff, and friends here at NCCU. So it is my great pleasure to introduce Mrs. Holloway, the first guest of this program. Mrs. Holloway is a two-time alumna of NCCU, which means she has received both her bachelor and master's degrees from our wonderful university. She has been an educator her whole life, from middle school principal to adjunct professor in the teacher education program. Mrs. Holloway believes in the Eagle Promise, and she's working very hard to help us achieve that. Welcome, Mrs. Holloway. We are so grateful that you have accepted our invitation and have agreed to answer a few questions to introduce our audiences to the wonderful work you're doing. So I'm going to start with the first question. So please tell us more about yourself and your time at NCCU as a student, alumna, and the new role you're playing.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you so much for this opportunity to talk about what I love, and that's NCCU. I do believe in the Eagle Promise, and my main reason for that belief is that I received a high-quality education during my time at North Carolina Central University. I believe that my 2 degrees afforded me the opportunity to have a great career. And with my husband moving around, I was able to always get a job and have one that I really enjoyed. I spent 20 years as a classroom teacher and 15 years as an administrator. The degree that I received also afforded me the opportunity to further my education in other states, receiving my second master's degree and a specialist degree in educational leadership. And that was in Michigan, Missouri, and Indiana. One of the highlights of my career was the opportunity to teach aspiring teachers and to mentor new principals. I really believe that once you have the opportunity to pass on your knowledge to help someone else be the best they can be, it is important and it's incumbent upon us to do so. I started my career in Durham Public Schools, and I have worked in 4 different states and 6 different school districts. So I feel that those experiences provided me a wide array of knowledge that I could carry to the end of my career as an administrator. One of the things I say about the Eagle family is that my own personal family is indeed an Eagle family. I followed my 2 brothers to NCCU. And at one point, we were all there at the same time. Wow. And we credit this opportunity to our parents, especially our mother, who was a teacher. And she inspired the love of learning and the importance of getting a college degree. There, I met my husband the first week of my freshman year at NCCU, as well as fast forward 20 years, 30 years later, both our daughters graduated from North Carolina Central University, as well as our son-in-law. And my mother-in-law, who will be 96 next week, walked the campus with Dr. Shepherd as a student. So we are indeed a family that loves North Carolina Central University.
That is so heartwarming and wonderful to hear. Now, I know you've been very involved with our First Lady, and you've been doing a lot of work. So one of the work that you're doing, and I've heard wonderful things about, is the program Ladies Soaring to Eagle Promise Mentorship Program. So could you tell us more about that program and the relationship with the graduate students, and if graduate students can get involved with that?
Absolutely. The program was initiated by our First Lady, Mrs. Lauretta Holloway, 3 years ago. We're starting our 4th year now. So we're really excited. Wonderful. Because our largest group, cohort 2017, will graduate in May of 2021. So will be an exciting year for us. The purpose of the program is to offer mentorship, professional career counseling and development, as well as cultural experiences for our students. We focus on freshman students and first generation female students. We try to support them for the entire time that they're at North Carolina Central University. We pair each student with a mentor who has or had a similar professional career consistent with the student's interest of study. We have the two exchange contact information, and they develop a plan on how they will communicate throughout the year. We do ask each mentor to reach out to their mentee every month. It's our way of checking in, make sure they have everything they need. If they have any questions, especially that freshman year, that can be a daunting year for any student.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we currently have over 100 mentors in the program. So we are just so truly blessed that so many graduate women are willing to give of their time to support our young ladies. The mentors are there to be good listeners, to provide a space for students to bounce ideas, and to share real world work professional experiences with the students. We do have or have had several graduate students in our program. And so that is not something that we would not consider, because we've already done that. What we have found is the students that we've had in the past found out about us, learned what we were doing in the community for our students, and asked to be a part of the program. And so they entered the program. We've had 3 graduate students to already graduate in the graduate studies program. There are 3 parts to our program. 1, we provide monthly workshop seminars, topics from study skills, time management, interview skills, public speaking, manage your money, social etiquette, all of those kinds of experience that will help them be at their best game. Secondly, we try and provide cultural exposure for the students, outings to museums, to theaters, and special speakers. And then the last piece is providing them volunteer opportunities. Those opportunities can come in the form of something happening on campus, or it could be through one of our networks, via mentors in the program that have opportunities for them to be involved in. The organization or the agency that we are working with currently happens to be with the Girl Scout troop, and COVID-19 kind of stalled that for a few months, but we will continue to work with them. And we love that one because it's our young ladies working with younger girls. And so this is passing on what they are learning to these young ladies. Additionally, we provide some development opportunities outside of the school via our network of friends, and that might include internship opportunities as well.